This side, it's the whole left side to turn, not just the haunch. The other way, it's the haunch, because if you move that right shoulder going the other way, the outside shoulder, then he just falls in, right? So you have to think like a haunch is in, and this way, yeah, this way it's a haunch is out a little, right? Because you have to move, well, it starts with like a counter position, right? Counter position, and then right leg counter position. Yes. And then you could start to push it in front, right? So that's why if you see right here, I'm going to ride the left and give my right. Now I'm going to adjust my right leg and push him up. And now he stay. I want to just stay, right? I'm just going to stay. He stays. Everybody stays. Then we get to a corner. So I'm going to move the left shoulder actively because it doesn't want to turn. And then I'm going to push the right side up as I talk to the outside. Yes, he needs to be counterbent. Well, the fix it is push the right side that way, and then it won't be counterbent anymore. I'm using lots of right leg. Right. But you have to get this left shoulder first. The other way, you have to get the hind first. Because when you pick up the left shoulder, the haunches will go out. Does that make sense? So here, I'm going to actively ride this left shoulder around. And then I'm going to push on the right, actively riding the left shoulder around. So that he starts to bend his body. It's not that you wouldn't use the inside rein, just not yet. Actively ride the shoulder, push up the right. That's the solution to the counter bend. Oh. The left shoulder. Yeah, and then pick up the right. Thank you. So it becomes right leg, left rein. See? It's straighten the left, push the right. Then, once that stays, see, left shoulder, right leg. Once that stays in position, you can start to think about bend. And it's not just left shoulder, it has to be right leg as well. Do you understand? Otherwise, he'll just fall right. So now I'm going to try to do right leg, left rein. Good. Okay. There we go. Then it starts to feel heavy. I'm going to pick up the left shoulder, put it right leg at the same time, put it in front of me like that. See it? So that the left comes around the right, but it first has to stop going left. Super fun. You have to do the same thing. You're not going to do it as much as me, but you have to do the same thing. And that's why I say we had to do this so you'd stop pulling his head in. Because and it's not just counter bent in the neck. It's taking the left shoulder that's over here and getting it in line. It's like two hooves on either side of the line, whether it's a straight line or a corner, right? His is always to the left. Both hoof prints are to the left of the line. But moving the shoulder over is the first step. Then you have to push a lot here. Now, when I first got on, I had to focus only on this to get it to come in line like that, right? Then right leg push, don't let him go left so that you turn. I mean, that's essentially inside leg to outside rein. It's just not a connection, right? Yeah. Well, he's not right now. He didn't right there. But what I'm saying is normally you think of outside rein, inside leg to your hand down. I'm picking it up and talking right because it doesn't stay in front of me. But it's the same theory that will lead to the hand goes down, the leg pushes at the back rounds. That's why we're discussing the contact in hand, right? Because that's your filter. Lovely. So fun.